This is a Canon film guy, and today I'm excited to talk to you about the Canon F1. The Canon F1 actually stands for three different kinds of bodies that Canon came out with between 1971 and 1981. The first one is the F1. 5 years later, it was followed by the F1N with a couple of relatively small differences and revisions. And 5 years later, it came on with the new F1. Now, I believe that Canon really invested a lot in the F1 series because it was its attempt to answer to the Nikon F series, which was really a professional SLR. The F1, or the new F1, which I will cover in a later video, is really a workhorse engine. It supports 5 different viewfinders, 13 different focusing screens, and a bunch of power winders, which could really sort of expand the system upon the user's needs. So, a sports photographer will need something different from a street photographer, for example. But I'm not here to talk about the new F1. I'm here to introduce the ODF-1, the relatively rare olive drab version of the F1N. I can tell that it's built on top of the F1N because first it supports ISO up to 3200 as opposed to 2000. It has a plastic winder tip, and it has also the card holder for film. It has a bunch of other differences, but those are the most obvious ones. So this one was apparently available for about a total of 2,000 units worldwide. I emailed Canon Japan and asked them, and they said there were about 1,000, or exactly 1,000 available in Japan and 2,002 worldwide, though this number is sort of really not otherwise confirmed. And I've been trying to actually create a catalog of the serial numbers of these that I find online so that I can really find out, what the range of numbers are and if there's any logic. So the smallest number that I've been able to find of this is 572761. This one is 577643. And the highest number I found is 578900. As for the price of this, well, certainly it's not very cheap. It's about $1,000. But it's not bad for, someone who likes to collect Canons and who likes the history of this, right? Insofar as sort of Japanese history and what came out in 1978, there's nothing really military or historically significant that I could find. But certainly it was Canon's attempt to make something very unique. You might have seen Leica's, safari colored, or, I think Nikon has a couple of unique colors as well. This one's really well put together. There's nothing special otherwise. It was sold with an olive-colored case and a wide strap, but those are really, really hard to find nowadays. It's just most of these are sold without them. And really, to hammer home this idea that Canon really liked the F1, they actually made 2 or 3 other different kinds of F1s. Or actually 4 more, but the ones that are most obvious are the ones for the Olympics in 1976 and 1980. Montreal and Lake Placid, respectively. And then there's a Navy version as well, and I think it says Navy somewhere on the body. It's etched into it. There's also a mysterious olive U.S. military government issue camera with issue number 120233. I have not been able to confirm its authenticity or how it came to be, but for you collectors out there, it might be something interesting to spend an afternoon running after. So, it was certainly a worthwhile buy for me in terms of collector value. I'd love to take it out, shoot a couple of photos, and see what comes out. Thanks for watching.